Welcome to Phase 2. Before we start talking about protein targets, meal structures, or food choices, I need you to understand an absolute truth. If you're hungry all the time, this rebuild will fail. That is the fatal flaw of most diets. People try to survive on pure willpower, tiny portions, constant restriction, processed diet foods, hunger all day long. Eventually biology wins. Consistency breaks, the weight comes back. Inside the dual fuel rebuild, we don't starve the system, we manage the burn rate. Think about it this way. Some foods burn fast, some foods burn slow. Fast burning foods are often highly processed, low in protein, low in fiber, and easy to overconsume. Sugary drinks, candy, pastries, refined grains, snack foods. Many of these foods digest quickly, create short-term energy, and often leave people hungry again soon after eating. Then you have slow burning foods, foods higher in protein, foods higher in fiber, foods closer to their original form, foods that provide more stable energy and greater satiety. By shifting towards slower burning foods, many people find themselves feeling fuller longer, experiencing fewer cravings, and making more consistent decisions throughout the day. That is the purpose of Phase 2, not starvation, not punishment, stability. This is why protein becomes such a major focus during this phase. Protein is more than a muscle-building nutrient. It is one of the most effective tools we have for improving satiety and supporting consistency. Higher protein meals often help people stay fuller longer, reduce unnecessary snacking, and improve overall meal satisfaction. When combined with slower burning foods and a structured eating window, many participants notice better hunger control, more stable energy, fewer cravings, improved meal satisfaction, greater consistency. This phase has three primary objectives. First, reduce dependence on fast-burning foods and added sugars. Second, improve your body's ability to comfortably utilize stored energy between meals. Third, improve meal planning and meal preparation so success becomes intentional instead of accidental. Depending on which key you're following, your strategy may look slightly different. If you're following the dual fuel rebuild key, you'll work with Gemini to create a high-protein, lower-carb approach that fits your lifestyle. Some participants prefer a clean keto approach, while others simply focus on higher protein and fewer processed carbohydrates. If you're following the family key, your focus is learning burn rate, reducing added sugars, improving food quality, and building meals around foods that provide more stable energy and hunger control. If you're following the optimized key, you'll work with Gemini to build a more aggressive fat loss strategy tailored to your goals and experience level. And remember, this is not an anti-carbohydrate program. This is not a keto program, and this is not a lifetime restriction plan. Phase 2 is a strategic phase designed to help you improve hunger regulation, stabilize your food choices, and continue rebuilding your metabolic flexibility. That's why this system is called the dual fuel rebuild. We're rebuilding your ability to effectively utilize both incoming food energy and stored energy when appropriate. I want you to remember one thing as you enter this phase. When hunger becomes more stable, consistency becomes more stable. And when consistency becomes more stable, results become more predictable.
Let's talk about why Phase 2 exists. To understand Phase 2, you first need to understand that your body is constantly managing energy. Everything you eat is either used immediately, stored for later use, or processed and eliminated. Your body does not simply burn fat all day. It utilizes fuel based on what is available and what your current energy demands are. For example, when alcohol is present, your body prioritizes processing the alcohol. When large amounts of glucose from food are entering the system throughout the day, your body primarily utilizes that incoming energy. When meals are frequent and highly processed foods are constantly being consumed, there are fewer opportunities for the body to access stored energy reserves. This is one reason many people feel trapped in a cycle of hunger, cravings, snacking, energy crashes, constant eating. Phase 2 is designed to interrupt that cycle. By reducing alcohol intake, reducing added sugars, reducing highly processed carbohydrates, increasing protein intake, and maintaining a structured eating window, many people create longer periods where incoming fuel is reduced. During these periods, the body becomes more comfortable utilizing stored energy between meals. This is one of the reasons many participants report better hunger control, more stable energy, fewer cravings, Improved consistency. Think of your body as a hybrid vehicle. A hybrid can operate using more than one fuel source. The dual fuel rebuild is designed to improve your body's ability to utilize both incoming food energy and stored energy when appropriate. This is often referred to as metabolic flexibility. The goal is not to avoid carbohydrates forever. The goal is not to eliminate entire food groups. The goal is to improve your ability to function without requiring a constant supply of quick-burning fuel throughout the day. This is why Phase 2 emphasizes higher protein intake, slower burning foods, reduced added sugars, improved meal structure, meal preparation, consistent eating windows. The more consistently you apply these principles, the more opportunities your body has to improve fuel utilization between meals. This is not about suffering. This is not about starvation. This is about rebuilding flexibility, improving stability, and creating a system you can sustain long-term. Trust the process, trust the phase, and continue building momentum.